Hi everyone, welcome to 1000 Simple Recipes once again. Today I'm going to do something that's really indulgent, a gluten-free chocolate torte. Now you can have this for a birthday party, a dessert or an afternoon tea, and it's just so easy to put together. So let's go and do this simple but rich chocolate cake. And here's our ingredients for our delicious chocolate cake. I've got a delicious chocolate sauce here that I made in another video, so check the link above for that. I've got some walnuts, I've got some unblanched almonds, you could use blanched almonds. I've got some sugar, I've got a block of chocolate, 6 eggs, I've got a stick of butter. As always, the amounts and the recipe are in the description box below. So the first thing we're going to do is turn our oven on to 190 degrees Celsius or 370 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to line a 9-inch cake tin or 22 centimeter cake tin, and I'm just going to show you how to line that and get it right for the bottom. So I'm just going to I've got some baking paper here, and we're just going to fold that in half. Fold it in half again. And we're just going to keep folding it in half. And so we'll have a round thing for the bottom of our pan. And we're just going to grease this, and we'll grease this, and we'll put it into the pan. So we're on to the next step. So I'll show you how simple this rich chocolate cake is to make, and all I'm going to do is throw my 150 grams of walnuts and about 5 ounces of walnuts and 5 ounces of almonds into a food processor, and we're just going to let that whiz this down to a fine powder. So here we have our blended almonds and walnuts, and as you can see, they're like a really nice fine powder now. And I'm just going to throw my chocolate, my 200 grams of chocolate in there, and we're just going to blend that up. So that's been on for about another 40 seconds, and as you can see, the chocolate's now completely melded with the nuts. And the next thing we're going to go on to is we're going to beat out whites of our eggs. So now that we've finished our nuts and chocolate, I'm just going to cream 8 ounces or 250 grams of room temperature unsalted butter, and I've got 3 ounces of pure sugar or castor sugar, and I'm just going to blend those up with a hand beater. And the main thing here is we want to get it as creamy and silky smooth as possible. So as you can see, this is all blended and it's really nice and smooth now, and I'm just going to add my egg yolks, my 6 egg yolks, which I've separated from the whites, and I'll just blend those through as well. So as you can see now, this is a really silky smooth butter and sugar and egg yolks, and I'm now going to fold in my nut and chocolate. So now that we've folded our butter and cream mixture into our chocolate nuts, I'm just going to throw a pinch of salt into the egg whites. That'll help stiffen them up, and it's always good to have your egg whites at room temperature. So I'm just going to use a stick whisk here. Right, this is the last stage of our cake process. I'm just going to take a little bit of the egg whites, and I'm going to fold that through the just to loosen it up. And the whole idea is you just want to fold this in gently as possible because you don't want to knock the air out of the whites. And so we'll just put a little bit in it first, and then we'll keep adding more and more egg white. Alright, as you can see, it's nicely folded in, and I don't want to do too much more to this, and I'm just going to pour that into our cake tin, and we'll throw that into our preheated oven. So let's try this indulgent chocolate cake. And I've just poured some of my beautiful chocolate sauce on it, and I tell you, it's very rich, it's light, it's very moist and really yummy. You'll really have to try this one, and I'll see you next week on 1,000 simple recipes.